Another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every single day. On Sundays is Angel Messages, Mondays Mystery Monday, and Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here to help us grow. We ask that you like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button. Okay, guys, so we go live twice a day on this channel. Once in the early AM, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the USA. And then we go live 5 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the USA for all zodiac signs. I'm trying to fix something, guys. It ain't working, but we're going to try it anyways. Hey, welcome in, guys. All right, that's what that shadow was. Okay, so welcome, guys. All right, so we got on the board today, guys. All right, the last week of the retrograde, what events will play out, masculine versus feminine? So when we ask these questions, we are going to go into whether it's a masculine or feminine for each zodiac sign. I mean, because it could be different. Masculines are very different from feminine. So what could be coming for you may not be coming for them and vice versa. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into it and see how it works that way. All right, let us begin. And we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Last week of the retrograde. What events are going to play out for the zodiac sign of Aries? What events are going to play out for the zodiac sign of Aries last week of the retrograde? Let's do feminine first. For the feminine energy, feminine Aries, last week of the retrograde, what events are going to play out? So you're going to get some type of justice. All right. This could be in court or this could be anything, but you're going to get some type of justice. Justice is due here and you're going to get some. Okay. What else is coming for the feminine energy last week of the retrograde, Aries? All right. Somebody may not be following their intuition. And you know, there's more to that. There's more to that high priestess in the reverse now. It's not just, you know, somebody not following their intuition. I think we had this conversation before. It's a number 2. So it is all about balancing energy. Okay. So that's why when it's upright, you're in balance with your intuition. When it's in the reverse, you're not in balance. But this is also, you know, we talked about this before, not listening to your inner voice. So this could be a feminine Aries that's not listening to your inner voice. This could be somebody who's trying to manipulate you, or you are misusing your intuition. This could be, you have hidden enemies as well. Feminine Aquarius, you could have hidden enemies. You're not following your hunches. Somebody could be failing to use their native talents. You could have some talents that you're not using when you're in the high priestess reverse. This is superficiality. For some, you know, if this is a young woman or your child or something like that, it could mean loss of virginity. Okay. It also means secrets that are going to be revealed the last week in the retrograde. So this could be, you find out who your enemies are. This could be someone, you know, losing their virginity. This could be something being revealed. Okay. Something being revealed, or you could be hypersensitive at this time. Like any little thing irritates you at this time. This could be increased interest in sex. All of a sudden, the last week of the retrograde feminine energy, you could be like, who, where they at? Where they at? Where they at? So this could also be manipulative people. This is secret enemies that possibly could be exposed the last week of the retrograde, especially a feminine energy. So if you are a feminine Aries, you could find out feminine, you know, secretly your enemy. This is a cruel female that you could find out about. This is somebody who you are going to find out possibly the last week of the retrograde that they are emotionally troubled. Okay. This is somebody who you're going to be like, yes, they're mentally ill. There's something wrong with this person. Something is wrong. Okay. And this could also be somebody who's very self-destructive. So they cause their own pain when you see the high priestess reverse. And it also could be somebody who's promiscuous. So something's going to come out, okay? Something is about to be revealed, okay? All right, what else do we have for Aries feminine? Okay, wait, let me find my deck here. All right, feminine Aries. What else is coming towards the feminine Aries the last week of the retrograde? All right, so like I said, something's going to be clear to you. Somebody could communicate some things to you. Something is going to become very clear with this Ace of Swords. You're going to get some type of communication, possibly, from somebody. Somebody, or, you know, or something's just going to become clear, or this could be you wielding the sword wisely to bring in the clarity. This is also logical authority, okay? This could be somebody who's very dominating sometimes, and it could also be somebody who works in the legal system. Now, remember, we did see the justice at first. So you could come across somebody who works in the legal system, or, you know, cross paths with something like that. This is somebody who also struggles for a cause, and this could be like a surgeon or somebody in medical school, a medical pet specialist or something like this. Somebody could be in the medical field that comes across your energy. This is somebody who may cut for a living, or this is somebody who just has a sharp tongue. Now, the Ace of Swords is also justice. It's law. It's legal matters. It's authority. It's some type of power, or somebody could need surgery the last week in the retrograde, because it's like a medical incision, or you could be getting some blood tests done or injections just before this retrograde ends. But whatever is going on with you, the Ace of Swords reminds us to think before you act. Mind over matter. So think before you act. Make sure you have a focused mind. Use logic and stay disciplined. Okay? A strength of purpose. Balanced action here. Okay? Hitting the mark. All right? What else is coming for... what else is coming for Aries feminine energy the last week of the retrograde? Okay, so I mean, there could be an argument. It looks like it's going to be with somebody. It could be with a loved one. It doesn't have to be with a lover, but it could be with a loved one. It looks like something may somebody may argue, or you could find out that you're just not compatible around this person. We did see secret enemy, and don't forget the Two of Cups can just be friends too. It doesn't have to be a love dynamic, but you may find out there's somebody, hey, listen, this person is just not compatible for me to be around. I was just talking about this earlier, and saying that if you talk to somebody and they can't understand your dialect, or you're trying to tell them something and they constantly misunderstand, and it's always friction and always a problem when you speak to someone, that person does not belong in your energy. They don't. And you can't thrive that way. That person will hinder you thriving either way. It doesn't matter which side it is. If you can't understand what somebody's saying to you, that's not the energy you belong around. If it's always a friction, like, oh, well, you should do this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, if it's always some type of negative rebuttal, that's not the person you belong around, even if it is a lover. If they misunderstand what you're saying to you, and you constantly have to explain yourself, that is energy you should not be putting out. You should naturally understand what I'm trying to say to you. And if you can't, you don't want to understand, it's resistance. So they may not belong in your energy in the first place, but I'm going to clarify this Two of Cups reverse for feminine Aries. Okay, so we do have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Maybe this person is better off anyway, away from you with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Maybe they're better off that way anyways. Nine of Pentacles reverse, Two of Cups reverse. It just, it's just not looking too satisfactory here, because, you know, the Nine of Pentacles reverse is somebody that's dishonest anyway. So this is somebody who's dishonest. Okay, this is somebody who has a guilty conscience, and this is somebody who's a poor manager in anything they do, whether it's finances or something. This is somebody who made a poor choice. This could also be unexpected repairs or financial setbacks. So this is rash decisions, and it also could be a thief around. But with this Two of Cups here, with the Nine of Pentacles clarifying it, somebody's just dishonest. Somebody is not wise. This could also signify an entanglement. And somebody could find out that they're in an entanglement and go, you know what? Two-step. Because somebody's being dishonest. Okay? You might have it in your chart, though, September somewhere. It's going to get juicy. We'll find out the other signs. But you could tell somebody to two-step because, you know, this is a dishonest person in the first place. So you could find that out with that Two of Cups in the reverse. You know how in the heat of an argument, somebody may, you know, may just come out and be like, look, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And you're like, okay, so I didn't know you felt that way, you know? So that's why the argument can ensue in the first place. Two of Cups reverse. I mean, you know, it could be unrequited love, but it also signifies like the end of a relationship. This is rejection. Somebody wants to part ways, a breakup of a partnership, the dissolution of a contract or a binding agreement. This is a troubled relationship. It just signifies incompatibility. And it also signifies arguments and infidelity. So with that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody's not going to be honest this last week of the retrograde. Now, remember, if this person came forward to you at the beginning, like of the retrograde, and then it's kind of fizzling out, this is definitely disharmony. It's disputes. It's separation. It could possibly even be divorce, you know? So this is conflict. Some type of conflict. There's some type of imbalance of equal give and take. This could be a broken agreement. So disputes are here. Yeah. Somebody could also be concerned about a separation from somebody that they care about. So that's on the table too. And that could be the last week you could be thinking about this separation from this person if you're already separated from them. All right, last card for feminine Aries. Last week of the retrograde. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. It's some type of competition here. Let's clarify that Five of Wands. Somebody could find out last week of the retrograde. But then right after that, I feel like you're going to get some good news. This one goes, good news comes in. All right. And it's going to be really good news. You could get some news about finances or something like that. You know what I mean? The Empress here with the Page of Wands. You have some good news, okay, about abundance or, you know, something. Could be good news. Somebody could be telling you they're pregnant or something like that. I do see somebody bossing up, though. Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy here. So it's not going to bother you, not one bit. Clarify the Empress energy here in the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, the loss, I don't think is going to bother you. You're going to be waving at this person on the boat because something else good is going to come in. But they must move on because whatever it is, they're dishonest anyways. So that's for feminine energy. Let's go into masculine masculine Aries. Why did I say that? Somebody could be dating an Aquarius. Aries and Aquarius. All right. Masculine energy for Aries. Masculine energy for Aries. What's going to play out the last week of the retrograde? Of course. We can't go without a card falling now. Now, can we? That would be too much like right. All right, so I'm not going to take this card because I'm not sure if it was up or down. So masculine Aries. What's coming the last week of the retrograde for masculine Aries? So you have a King of Swords reverse. You too got the Justice card too. So something could rule in your favor too, masculine Aries. But I do see a King of Swords here. You know this person is callous. You know this person is ridiculousness is what they are. So somebody could come in your energy the last week. We do have a lot of get-togethers going on because of Thanksgiving. This is somebody who's cruel. They're not to be trusted. And to put the icing on the cake, you know, they're a coward, whomever this is. Now, justice is here. I hope nobody has to call the police. Okay? There's a King of Pentacles in the reverse, too. Aries, who are you? Masculine, Aries, who are these people? You have a King of Pents reverse. You have a King of Swords reverse. This could be some type of party or some type of get-together. Tell me what's going on here. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, or you're in this energy. Magician reverse. So this is trickery. This is something going on here as well. Last week of the retrograde. Some type of toxic behaviors here. Why the devil here? Somebody could be traveling. What's going on for masculine? And the moon is here. So something may be illuminated for you as well. Why is the moon here? What's going to be illuminated for masculine Aries? What is going on? Who is in this energy? Is this an Emperor reverse? You have 3 kings on the board that are in the reverse. What, and a magician in the reverse. What kind of friends are these? Spirit, please and thank you. What is this on the board for masculine Aries? I don't know. Stay home. If you're planning on going out or doing something, stay home. Stay home. Luck is not on your side either, masculine Aquarius at this time. Yeah. Whatever you're planning, you might want to pass on it. Stay home. Even if you have Aries in your chart, somebody's in heavy regret or will be. You got a lot of negative energy around you. All right. I don't like it for masculine Aries. If somebody's telling you, come on, let's go out, don't do it. Look, the party is over. Why is the party over here? Somebody is not going to get a wish fulfillment here. I don't like it. Judgment reversed. This is some type of karma. I don't like any of it. If you're going anywhere, Aries, for the holiday, if I were you, I would pass on it. Masculine Aries. It's just too many negative people. If you're going to like a family event or something like that, something could erupt. I feel like you're going to be fine with the justice upright, but it's just the fact that something would happen. Could be an argument. Look, you're going to want to leave anyways. You're going to get somewhere and then go, you know what? I'm getting out of here. And it's best you leave, or you could leave before something erupts. Something could erupt and you already are gone. That's why this justice came out first. So whatever this is, it doesn't look good. It looks very, very negative, and it's a lot of negative people around. Yep. I don't even like the Page of Swords coming out, whether it's upright or reverse, but because of the negative cards, look, bad news. Because of the negative cards, the Page of Swords is not a good card because of all the rest of the negative cards here. I mean, it could mean somebody's watching, but look, you got this. Look, no, I think this looks like a fight. It looks like a fight here. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. It looks like a fight. Devil's energy. It's just too much going on. So if you get invited somewhere, go early and leave early. Get your plate and leave, because it doesn't look like it's going to be a healthy outcome here. You got just too many negative people. And then somebody's going to be in regret about something in the 5 of Cups. So you got a King of Wands, a King of Swords, a King of Pentacles, all in the reverse. You got bad karma here. And no. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. I'm sorry, Aries, masculine Aries. It doesn't look like a good time for you. Nope. Wherever you're going. Last week of the retrograde doesn't look promising, Aries. All right. Next zodiac sign, Taurus on the board. Feminine Taurus last week. Whether this is love or whatever, I want to know everything, Spirit, please and thank you. Last week of the retrograde for Taurus, feminines. What do we need to know? Oh, this looks good. The first thing popped out was the 10 of Pentacles. So you're going to be in the money, or getting some type of money or trying to build some type of legacy the last week of the retrograde. You might be building or saving finances. Okay, you have a Knight of Pentacles here, and it looks like the Sun card is here too. It looks like something's going to make you very happy. What's going on for Taurus the last week of the retrograde, feminine Tauruses? Yep, you got the Ace of Swords here. So this may be wielding the sword wisely based on the other cards with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. It looks like whatever you're doing this last week, feminine Taurus, it's going to rule in your favor. You're going to wield the sword wisely. What else is coming for feminine Taurus the last week of the retrograde? Be cautious, though. I do see a Ten of Swords. Everything was looking good until I saw the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. Somebody could find out about a third party the last week of the retrograde. Okay? Everything looked good, like you were around family, finances looked good. And then the Ace of Swords, like everything, the Sun card, everybody seems happy. And then something strikes. The Three of Swords, the Five of Cups. Somebody could find out that they were betrayed by a third party. All right. Somebody could find out that they were betrayed, or somebody has a third party and somebody betrayed them. Ooh, what is this? What is this Ten of Swords? What's this betrayal? What or who did this betrayal to the feminine Taurus? What or who did this to the feminine Taurus? Could be one of the fixed signs. It could be an Aquarius. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Leo, or it could be a Scorpio. Though one of those signs are the ones that possibly betrayed a Taurus feminine energy. All right. Why the Three of Swords here? Somebody could find out about a third party, that somebody offered a third party something. The Knight of Cups. What's the Knight of Cups in this Three of Swords? Yeah, somebody gave somebody an offer. They offered somebody an Ace of Pentacles. Okay? The Knight of Cups offered somebody an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could find out about it. And somebody's going to be very sad. Who's the person in the Five of Cups? Who is the person in the Five of Cups? It's a magician. So this could be, they could have Gemini in their chart or Virgo. They could have Gemini or Virgo in their chart. This is the person in the Five of Cups. They could have put somebody in competition with someone else. The Five of Wands. Who is the person in the Ten of Swords? This is somebody who's receiving bad karma for something. Who is the person in regret here? It's a King of Swords, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So this person is going to be in regret about something. What is this King of Swords in regret about? Somebody from the past. Something sweet and innocent from the past. What is this that's sweet and innocent from the past? What is this Six of Cups? Yep, it's a Two of Cups. So somebody is in regret about a love relationship, okay? Taurus feminine could find out about this week during the retrograde, the last week of retrograde. That Three of Swords could also mean quarrels. It could mean difficulties in some type of relationship. I mean, it could be a lost love and somebody's in emotional pain. It could be conflict, or somebody could be very irritable this last week of the retrograde about this situation. This is also neurotic behavior. It's upheaval. It's disharmony in a connection. Somebody is misunderstanding something. Who is the feminine? Who's the masculine energy in this Two of Cups? It's a Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and they are in the Seven of Swords. Somebody wants to come clean about a connection, okay? Who's the feminine energy in the Two of Cups? Who is the feminine energy? Could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, okay? This is who the person is. It's been revealed. This one was a great reveal here for feminine Taurus the last week of the retrograde, all right? And somebody, yeah, it's going to be definitely, this could kind of stand for like a betrayal too, or dishonesty or something like that. Destruction, something like that, all right? So yeah, masculine Taurus, last week of the retrograde for masculine Taurus. What events are going to play out? The last week of the retrograde for masculine Taurus. Whatever it is, you're not going to be happy about it. The Nine of Cups reversed on the board for the masculine Taurus. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. The Nine of Cups reversed, masculine Taurus. You know, somebody's just not going to get a wish fulfillment. And this could mean that just somebody feels like they're not going to get their wish, you know. It's like unrealistic desires. So somebody is excessively preoccupied with sensualist pleasures, and they're not going to get their wish fulfillment, okay? They're not getting it. It's overindulgence here. This is somebody being very greedy. This is drug abuse too. And it's drugs or alcohol, seeking fulfillment from drugs and alcohol. Somebody's going to get drunk this last week of the retrograde. I mean, you know the holiday is coming. This is gluttony, and this is somebody who abuses their body. This is the culture like of narcissism. Somebody masturbates too much, okay? With the Nine of Cups reversed. All right, Taurus, masculine Taurus, stop abusing your body. You're doing too much, okay? This is somebody unable to step into another's shoes. This could be too somebody's flaunting their wealth. I don't know why I'm hearing that song, and it's like a rock song. I don't know, I forgot who sang it, but I can't get no satisfaction. That's how somebody feels. I can't get no. Was that Mick Jagger? Who was that? Wait a minute. Who sings that song? Oh man. I can't get, what was it? Okay, I can't get no satisfaction. I got to find out who sings the song because I need their zodiac sign. Because that's how this person feels right now, or is going to feel. This is how they're going to feel. It is, who sings it? It's the Rolling Stones? But was that Mick Jagger? I think it was. Wasn't that Mick Jagger, guys? You know, it's the Rolling Stones, but wasn't Mick Jagger? Yes, it was. Okay, what's Mick Jagger's zodiac sign? What's Mick Jagger's zodiac sign? Anybody know? He's a Leo. He's a Leo. Okay, so this person could be a fire sign. All right, that we're talking about, or have fire in their chart. They could be a masculine Taurus with Leo in their chart, But you know, this is how this person feels right now. I can't get no satisfaction. Somebody, this is like they're gonna be doing a lot. They're going to be doing a lot. Somebody is going to discover that getting what they wish for is not necessarily good for them. That's another thing. It also can indicate some type of health problems due to overindulgence or abusing your body. So somebody is going too far this last week of retrograde. Somebody is feeling complacent and their excessive like preoccupation with gratifying their desires is harming their personal relationships. Somebody could be using too much drugs or alcohol, and it's going to drive away those who love them. Okay. So somebody, and this doesn't have to be the masculine Taurus. This could be somebody around them. Okay. But this is somebody who is definitely a sensualist. Whomever they have around them are just, they're doing too much. It's a narcissist. It could be the playboy or playgirl type of activity around. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Clarify this 9 of Cups in the reverse for the masculine Taurus last week of, yeah, see, they're in an Emperor energy. So this could be somebody around them. Somebody is doing too much. Okay. Who is the person in the 9 of Cups that's doing too much? Show me the 9 of Cups that's doing too much. Look at this. It's a Page of Cups. So this is a younger energy. This is a younger woman, possibly. They're young, whomever it is. So if this is an emperor, they could have a young woman around them. Just may overindulge or drinks too much or something like that. But they have this is a younger person that's doing too much, okay? I hope it's not somebody's child, but if whomever it is, they're young, they're younger, or they could be just childlike. They could be older and be childlike. This is somebody who is there. It's upright. So I'm just going to take it as this is somebody younger, or this is somebody who, I hate to say this, but they go both ways. Or they just have those tendencies. So that's what I'm getting. Whomever this person is, there's an attraction for this person. But this is the person that's going to be acting in this behavior. And this person acts this way when they get a lot of alcohol. They're going to start like, like I'm going to just give you an example. You're at the party, right? And you're with a Page of Cups. They're very youthful. They're very immature acting. But after they get a couple of drinks, they're leaning on other people or leaning in a woman's face like, your hair, you're just gorgeous. You're just absolutely stunning. And the husband or boyfriend is sitting over there like, gosh, did she want this woman or what? Like something like that may happen. Like, oh my God, I really like your hair. That dress you have, you look gorgeous. Like, I mean, I love it. And they're going to be very sorry after this happens. So they're going to make a fool of themselves, looks like, in the last week of the retrograde. Could be at an event or family event or something, because the Page of Cups could also signify like some type of party or wedding or something. But let's go deeper. Why the Page of Cups here? Why the Page of Cups? Why the Page of Cups here? Yeah. Somebody is definitely in some type of promiscuous energy here with the Knight of Cups reverse. The King of Cups did come out too. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, or this could be the masculine Taurus. But who is the person in the Knight of Cups reverse? Who's the person? Whomever it is, they're going to feel very bad after whatever it is they do, whatever they do. Because they got the 5 of Pentacles here. And it's like they were left out. They probably are going to get kicked out into the cold, but they want to come back in quickly. Whomever this is. Yep. But it's going to be bad. The 3 of Swords. This is going to cause a breakup because this person is going to be embarrassed for the last time. Whatever energy this is, they're going to be embarrassed for the last time. It's going to kind of like break this person's heart. Somebody's true colors is... They have drinks, okay? What's the outcome here for masculine Taurus last week of the retrograde? What's the outcome? Yeah, somebody is just going to feel like I'm just trapped. I can't take it anymore. What's this 8 of Swords? They're going to be trapped in their headspace, okay? Somebody may give up. They may give up and go, that's it. I'm throwing the, this person has to go. Yep. Clarify the 9 of Wands reverse. Yeah. Yep. Well, somebody can't, and this person may not be able to let them go with the 6 of Cups reverse. Ooh, it's bad karma on the board. Whomever this is, you're getting something back. Somebody's going to embarrass somebody. They're going to embarrass the heck out of somebody. Give me one more for the masculine energy Taurus on the board. Yep, this is the person that's going to get embarrassed. It keeps coming out. It's the King of Swords. Yep, it's a King of Swords that's going to be embarrassed here. Some way, shape, or form. Somebody is doing too much. And look how they're going to feel. Stressed the heck out. And this is supposed to be their counterpart, but they're in the reverse. Somebody is going to be stressed the heck out. Anxiety, nightmares. They're not going to be happy with this energy when they see what this person does in the front of everybody. All right, guys, that's all I got for that. Next zodiac sign, Gemini on the board. Feminine, Gemini. Last week of the retrograde, show me the events that are going to play out. All right, somebody could be coming back around or coming in the last week. Somebody's coming in for a new beginning. Feminine, Gemini. Somebody is coming towards you for a new beginning. All right. Tell me the person in the Fool card who's coming in towards Gemini. Okay. It could be somebody that juggled you. I do see a 2 of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that's coming in. Could be somebody who's resting in between partners. Yeah, they are. Yep. So you have somebody coming in, feminine, Gemini. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, like yourself, but not necessarily. This is somebody who's resting in between partners. They're coming in with trickery. Do not fall for this, okay? They're going to come in like they want a new beginning. They're returning. They're returning. Or roles could be reversed, feminine, Gemini. Yeah, no, this could be a Gemini, okay? Because roles could be reversed. Somebody's coming in and they could have been away from you for over a month's time. They're coming back in for a new beginning. But look what we got here. Sleeping in between partners, the 7 of Swords. Get on out of here. What's the outcome for this, the last week of the retrograde for Gemini? This may be your twin flame or divine counterpart, okay? But they were in some Knight of Wands energy. This is somebody who could not make a decision. This is somebody who now wants to be a partner. I mean, maybe they could come in with some slick energy here, or this is what they've done to you in the past. And maybe this is why they're returning, is showing me what they've done in the past. But they could be coming in like, I know you're my divine counterpart. I messed up. I was sleeping in between partners. I was betraying you. I was lying to you, but I want a new beginning with the feminine Gemini. Yep, and it's going to turn out okay. It's going to turn out okay. Roles could be reversed. I could be talking about a masculine Gemini, but it's going to turn out okay. What's the outcome here? It might turn out okay. Okay, somebody's made a decision to turn back around. Come back around one more time. I see the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Magician. I'm not mad at it. Give me one more for an outcome for the feminine Gemini. Whew. Guys, I'm tired. I'm tired. This is the 10 of Swords. I'm tired. This is somebody playing games, looks like. And they have options. Whomever this is, they're playing games. They could come in 1 minute, it just looks like it's good. Ooh, I got the 10 of Pentacles. And then it turns into the 10 of Swords. I don't know, guys. Feminine Gemini, you need to watch that energy. Masculine Gemini, what's going to happen in the last week of the retrograde? What events are going to play out? What events are going to play out? This person has no money, I can tell you that. masculine Gemini. And they're in the King of Swords reverse. You're going to have to watch this too. What events are going to play out last week of the retrograde? Last week of retrograde, masculine Gemini, something needs to end. Yeah, it's not, somebody's being, don't be stupid, okay? Or somebody's being stupid. This could be the masculine Gemini. Who is the person in the Fool card reverse? Yeah, whomever this is, they don't have any finances. They don't have anything to back them. They need help, looks like. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, they have no passion. The Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yep, and there's the Three of Swords. This person might break you again, or they have someone else. This Gemini, they still have a Three of Swords hidden. Tell me about that Three of Swords. They broke your heart before. They're going to do it again. Somebody is not honest here. This is, you know what this is. We talked about this. Somebody abusing their body. It's all kinds of stuff with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. All kinds of stuff. Don't fall for that. Next zodiac sign on the board, Cancer. Feminine Cancer. What's going to happen? What events are going to unfold for the last week of the retrograde? What events are going to unfold for Cancer the last week of the retrograde? Okay, you have a King of Pentacles near. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to be solid. Somebody may have to go to the hospital, though. Looks like a little hospital visit or something like that. Somebody may not be feeling well. Somebody could be the King of Pentacles, but they're slipping back into the to the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I also see the Three of Cups reversed too. Something's off here. I'm getting a little tired, guys. This is a lot of wind. All right, the Knight of Pentacles reverse on the board. And I get that this is financial instability. So somebody could have lost some money, or they have some money problems here. Somebody is greedy. They're doing something dishonest. They could get caught with this Three of Cups reverse, because that means the party is over. So whatever you're doing, the party is about to be over. This is somebody who did something hasty and made a mistake. They're doing something wrong. This could also mean depression, the Knight of Pentacles reverse, and dissatisfaction. Somebody could be stagnant. Somebody could be coming towards some obstacles, but they're doing something they have no business doing. Whomever this is, they're doing something they have no business doing, but it's going to lead to their demise. There's money. Look at this Ten of Swords. So this is what's going on, Cancer. Give me the outcome for this. A Ten of Cups. Somebody could come towards family or need to come towards family. It's a Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. So whomever this is, if you like it, I love it. Somebody loves it. Somebody loves it here. Yep. Did I do masculine Cancer already? But somebody loves it here. They like it. Give me a solid outcome here for feminine Cancer. They're still going to come together, whomever this is. Somebody's still coming together with their person. Look, somebody is very apologetic too. Like every time they do something wrong, this person apologizes to feminine Cancer. They just come right back on in. I'm sorry. They come clean with everything they've done, and this person still is going to love them. It doesn't matter what this person does to this feminine Cancer. They still going to love them. I mean, this is forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Somebody don't care. Go ahead. You can rob a bank. I got your back. I'm on the lookout. This is Bonnie and Clyde on the board. Somebody is going to ride for theirs no matter what. I got your back. I'm going to look out. I don't care what you do. Get it. Get that money. It's a Bonnie and Clyde on the board. I'm done. Masculine Cancer, last week of the retrograde, what events are going to play out? The Five of Pentacles. Somebody's going to lose something. What's this loss here? They're going to lose a Queen of Swords. An Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's this loss here? It's money. Somebody's going to lose some money the last week of the retrograde or lose a job. And if whomever it is, they're losing a job because of their mouth. They have a very, very forked tongue, whomever this person is. They're going to wind up trying to cuss somebody out. They're going to lose a job. Not the last week of the retrograde. Yep, somebody's going to wind up moving on from something. Why is the person in the boat here in the Six of Swords? Masculine? Because they won't follow the rules. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus energy. They won't follow the rules. That's why. This person is unorthodox. They're just not going to conform to whatever they need to conform to. They're not going to do it. Last week of the retrograde for masculine Cancer. Yep, there's that Nine of Pentacles again. Could be greed. Could be greed. Could be something. Let me see what this card is that's on the floor here. Yeah. Doesn't look good. I don't know what this is, but let me go one more card to try to see if I can clear this up. Masculine Cancer. Give me masculine Cancer, one more card. Could have something to do with a choice, a decision that somebody's making, and somebody could make the wrong decision. They're just not, somebody's into breaking rules. So somebody may break the rules the last week of the retrograde, and it's going to cost them a loss. They're going to wind up leaving, all because they couldn't follow the rules. I don't know. It looks like somebody may lose a job, or you're going to lose something. You're going to lose money some type of way because of a decision. Next card, Leo on the board. Give me Leo feminine energy. Last week of the retrograde. What events are going to play out? Okay, you're going to get some clarity in something. You might get something's going to be illuminated. You're going to wield the sword wisely. Okay, you got the Star card on the board. So somebody's definitely going to get something big here. Something's going to be brought to the light. Something's going to become clear. Maybe how you could become this star. Leo, feminine energy. Or something could become clear to a Leo about an Aquarius. Something could be like somebody could communicate with them. You could be communicating with an Aquarius the last week of the retrograde. How's that going to go? Somebody's watching too. How's that going to go? It could be feminine Leo watching an Aquarius. They want to complete something. They feel like something's not over. Somebody could be arguing with someone. Somebody's very much obsessed. Okay? Somebody may want to be set free. Somebody may want to leave a connection. But somebody's obsessed. Somebody won't let somebody go. Last week of the retrograde. Somebody wants to agree to disagree. This looks like somebody is trying to make something work. It could be a Leo trying to make something work with an Aquarius. Not necessarily. Somebody looks like they're forcing something to fit a love dynamic. Somebody could be trying to manifest a lover back in because they feel arrows of love for this person. Yep. They won't let go for us. Yep. This is a Leo. And there's an Empress reverse that could be involved in this scenario too. Somebody won't let somebody go. Why the Empress reverse here? Could have something to do with finances. Somebody could be coming back towards somebody because they know they're the star and maybe their finances have been lost. And now they're coming towards somebody because they know they're the star. They know they have what they need. This is a Leo energy. So was I doing feminine and now I have to do masculine? Did I do masculine for Leo? Am I on masculine, guys? Masculine Leo? Or did I already do it? Give me masculine Leo for the retrograde, the last week in the retrograde. What's going on? What events are going to play out? Okay, so I'm on masculine. Okay. So yeah, it looks like there's a Queen of Cups. There's somebody who's like emotionally wrecked over, could be over a masculine Leo. And it looks like they want to come back around. So this person wants to try one more time with masculine Leo. But masculine Leo could feel like it was a loss, or roles could be reversed. This could be somebody coming towards the masculine Leo, or the masculine Leo going towards them. But somebody feels like it's a loss. But somebody doesn't want to give up a connection. Yep, the Lovers is here. They're trying to make a choice. There's the Star card. It could be an Aquarius again in this scenario. Somebody has to make a decision. Maybe somebody's confused and doesn't know whether or not they want to go back towards this energy. This was a relationship that somebody may have put somebody out in the cold. Yeah, but somebody still wants to come back in the last week of the retrograde towards masculine Leo. How's this going to turn out? What's the outcome going to be? Somebody's going to have a reunion. They're going to decide to do it. Yep. Somebody's going to decide to do it with the Three of Cups. I do see judgment, though. When this person takes this person back, it could be some bad karma to pay for taking this person back. Maybe you're not supposed to. Judgment's in the reverse. Next zodiac sign, Virgo. Give me Virgo. Give me feminine Virgo. Last week of the retrograde, events that are going to play out. Somebody could be setting themselves free from something or someone. Okay, somebody may have fallen out with like a family member, or they want to free themselves from a family dynamic. Maybe they're just done with a family member, Virgo, feminine Virgo. But then again, it looks like they may come back together and agree to disagree. If this is not a family member, well, it's a father figure with the Emperor here. So it looks like feminine Virgo could have a problem with an Emperor, but they're going to come back together and agree to disagree. This could be somebody they wanted a 10 of Cups with, if it's a love dynamic, or it could be a father-daughter situation. Somebody's not, remember what I told you guys about the High Priestess in the reverse? It's a lot to this card. If you didn't hear it, go back and listen. All right? So somebody is definitely in the High Priestess energy reverse. That somebody's dishonest, or this could mean that secrets are going to come out. What's these secrets that are going to come out? Somebody could be rejecting someone. He's rejecting somebody. And there's that Five of Pentacles. So this is a loss. This is an ending in a dynamic here. Somebody's, yeah, there's some secrets. Something's going to be illuminated. Somebody's rejecting someone's offer. So I got rejection for the feminine Virgo the last week of the retrograde. Something's not going to rule in their favor here. Where roles could be reversed. Somebody that's coming towards Virgo is not going to rule in their favor. Let's do masculine Virgo. Last week of the retrograde. What events are going to play out? Somebody's going to be very hurt here. Five of Cups. Something didn't work. It didn't mix. It's a betrayal here as well for masculine Virgo. King of Swords reverse. Ooh, somebody's callous. Something didn't work out. Somebody's going to be in regret. King of Cups reverse. Somebody is lost touch with their emotions. What's this Ten of Swords on the board? Something's not going to work. What's the Five of Cups here? Queen of Swords reverse. That could be an argument. I got rejection too for the masculine, Virgo. Somebody's going to reject somebody's offer. I got some type of rejection the last week of the retrograde for Virgo. Somebody may tell somebody that they don't love them. And it's a loss here in love. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody could just ghost somebody and just walk away or walk out or something. Somebody could go ghost on a Virgo. Next zodiac sign, Libra. Last week of the retrograde. What events are going to play out for Libra the last week of the retrograde? Somebody's not playing their cards right. They're not being smart here. The Fool reverse. I see illness here. Somebody needs to make a decision or a choice about something. Last week of the retrograde for feminine Libra. Somebody could want to travel, but somebody's indecisive about something. Somebody's trying to make a decision about something last week of the retrograde. Somebody wants to be free. They want to free themselves from something. What do they want to free themselves from? A Five of Cups. Somebody's just not happy. But somebody needs money. But something's not going to rule in their favor here. Last week of the retrograde for the feminine energy. Knight of Swords reverse. Knight of Swords reverse. A quick exit. Leaving too fast. Somebody's not following the rules here with the Hierophant reverse. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Money could be the problem. Judgment on the board. I don't know what that is for Libra. What's the outcome here for Libra last week of the retrograde? Something's going to come around for Libra. I do see an offer. The Four of Wands. But I saw the Ten of Cups reversed. That could be disrupted joy in a family dynamic. I don't know what that is. Arguments with family. I mean, it's Thanksgiving this week too, so guys got to get it together. Masculine Libra. Masculine Libra. What events are going to play out for the retrograde for masculine Libra? What is going on? Knight of Wands reverse. So somebody's in a promiscuous energy. You have the King of Swords reverse. We don't like that energy. What else for masculine Libra? Yeah, something's not going to rule in their favor either. Somebody's in a promiscuous energy too. Justice reverse. Somebody could try to go towards an Empress energy, a masculine Libra. How's that going to work? It's not. Somebody's not going to be able to hold on to someone. Well, if you're not in the proper energy in the first place, if you're trying to go towards an Empress, they're not going to tolerate that, okay? So somebody could end up very depressed about that. They could be going towards somebody that may reject them because they're not in the right energy. Yikes. Just when somebody builds up the strength to go towards somebody, but they're not in the right energy, okay? They're not. They're reversed. This is a King of Swords that could be coming towards a King of Swords reverse that's trying to go towards an Empress. It's not going to work. Last week of the retrograde for masculine Libra. Yeah, a Five of Swords is here. I don't like that energy. Something could end. Or somebody could make some necessary changes here. Something's not going to work out with the Three of Pentacles reversed. Somebody is going to try to give somebody an offer with the Page of Cups. But like I said, if you're not in the right energy and you're going towards an Empress, this person may reject your offer. Masculine Libra. Yeah, whatever you're trying to manifest, it's just not. Maybe this is trickery here with the Magician reversed. If you're going towards somebody in the past and you're not in the right energy, I don't feel like something's going to work out. Last week of the retrograde, somebody may attempt to go towards somebody, but they're going to be rejected. Scorpio. Last week of the retrograde for feminine energy for Scorpio. Show me the events. Somebody's definitely in the devil's energy here. Why is the devil's energy here? Somebody could be overdoing something or has a lot of options here. All right, feminine Scorpio. You might have a lot of options, but you're in the devil's energy. What's this devil's energy in the Seven of Cups? Somebody's in putting people in competition. They could be putting a Taurus in competition with someone. All right, but they're not, they're unorthodox. This person doesn't follow the rules, or they're not listening. They're all stuck in their head about something. What is feminine Scorpio stuck in their head about? They're the Empress reverse, whomever this is. And they have some secrets, okay, that they're hiding. What is this Empress reverse hiding? They're lying about something with the Ace of Swords reverse. They're lying to... There's quite a few different people that they may have in their energy. They could be lying to everyone that they have somebody else. There's that Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who's over sexual. They have too much going on. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome for this feminine Scorpio? What's the outcome for the feminine Scorpio? Whatever they're doing with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, and I told you guys with that in the devil's energy here, it's too much. They're going to have to rest up. Somebody's going to need a lot of rest. That's resting in between partners too. If they have options, this person could be sleeping with multiple people, because we did see the devil's energy in the Seven of Cups. I would stay in the bed too. This person has a lot of lovers here, this feminine energy. Can you guys hear me? Because somebody just called, so if you can't hear me, okay. All right, yeah, so somebody definitely is like in a devil's energy here. They have multiple lovers. So this person is, they're doing too much, whomever this Scorpio feminine energy is. I'm sorry. This is the last week of retrograde. What you gonna be doing? Masculine Scorpio, what are you gonna be doing the last week of the retrograde? What events are gonna play out? Arrows of jealousy. So somebody's gonna be jealous of somebody. There's an Emperor here in reverse. And arrows of jealousy. Emperor, bad person. Bad, Emperor, bad, Emperor, bad. Somebody was telling me about a movie, that monkey that goes like really rogue after it gets bit by something and then it starts killing everybody and it knows how to press the button and talk. Emperor bad, and then they kill you. All right, whatever, guys. Emperor's reverse. Emperor reverse. Tell me about the Emperor reverse here. Tell me about this Emperor reverse. What events are going to play out for the masculine Scorpio here on the last week of the retrograde? So something could come out. Somebody could find out that somebody's jealous, okay? That somebody is not in a good energy here with this Emperor reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. Somebody could have like an emotional outburst and everybody, it becomes clear to everybody what's going on. This could be a masculine Scorpio, could be a feminine Scorpio. Roles could be reversed. You put it where it fits. What's this Ace of Swords here? This could be about a partnership. Somebody could have an emotional outburst. And I tell you what, whomever this is or whatever it is, they're not going to want to try again after this with this person. Somebody is going to have an emotional outburst. Yeah, there's that Page of Cups again, reversed. Somebody's very immature. This could be like in a love dynamic. Somebody could just go like just abruptly just have an emotional outburst in the front of everybody. Somebody could be embarrassed about it. This is somebody who's going to act very spoiled, like they live in a world of fantasy, whomever this is. They're very immature. They're emotional immature. They're kind of like whimsical and they're a little lazy, like whomever this person is. But the Page of Cups also means deception is going to be revealed. So this person could have an emotional outburst and they could really show how their true feelings is. Instead of arrows of love, this person has arrows of hate and arrows of jealousy. So somebody could have an emotional, somebody's going to talk. Somebody's going to talk. That's why this Ace of Swords and Queen of Swords is here. Somebody's going to speak out about it. There's an Emperor reverse here. Somebody's going to have an emotional, I think, outburst. Deception is going to be revealed. Somebody's going to find out somebody's irresponsible and that they're promiscuous. Yeah. Somebody could find out that somebody's promiscuous. They're going to have an emotional outburst. Like, you know how some people have drinks or something? You know, you're at a family event. Somebody has too many drinks and they go, you know what? That's why I was sleeping with somebody else. Somebody go have too many cocktails and be like, this is why I've been sleeping with John. Listen, it's a lot going on on the last week of the, this is also too, guys, the Page of Cups reverse. I believe the Page of Cups reverse, if I'm not mistaken, is drugs and alcohol problems. Somebody is going to have too much to drink. I'm telling you, there's a lot of drinking on the board. This is somebody, listen, it's a fading relationship. And it's diminishing because of social interactions, and it's going to diminish because of drug or alcohol problems. Somebody is going to have a drink out or somewhere around people. It's going to be around family. Hey, I'm like, that's why I have been sleeping with Slam. You gonna be like, what? What? I said I've been sleeping with Sam. Let me tell you something. Don't drink, okay? Don't drink. Don't have no more drinks. Somebody's going to tell something in a drunken stupor, okay? Somebody may have too many cocktails and have an emotional outburst. I can tell you that now. Sagittarius, feminine energy. What events are going to play out the last week of the retrograde for the feminine energy? Sagittarius. What events are going to play out for the last week of the retrograde for Sagittarius? Somebody is non-committal. That could be coming towards you. They're non-committal energy. Yep, somebody could be coming towards you that's non-committal. They have made a decision about something, or they're trying to. Whomever this is, they're not going to make the right decision, whomever this is. Sagittarius. Yep, somebody is definitely going away or going in another direction. This could be you coming from this person that's non-committal. Somebody's leaving, okay, or leaving. I kind of put it this way: they're sad, so they're leaving. Somebody is in turmoil about something. This is an emotional type of heartbreak or something. What's this 5 of Cups? Somebody may have been lying to themselves or something like that. I don't know. Ace of Swords reverse. Something's not going to be clear here. Yep, Ace of Swords reverse. This is somebody who may be like throwing their weight around. Feminine Sagittarius. This is unclear thinking. This is an injustice. This is legal difficulties. Somebody could be into like cutting themselves, self-mutilation with the Ace of Swords reverse, or somebody could not be talking to somebody or decides not to talk to them. This is when somebody says something like up yours to you. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. This is somebody who could actually get cut or something too. I mean, you could be just making food and somebody gets cut, okay, or something like that. I'm just using that for an example, but what's this Ace of Swords reverse? Yeah, it's an injustice. Something's going to happen here. The Ace of Swords is legal difficulties, and then you have justice in the reverse. Don't pick up a knife and go to jail during the parties, feminine Sagittarius. Don't you do it. What's this justice and Ace of Swords reverse? Yeah, I don't like it. Again, here's the drugs and alcohol. People, please don't go showing off at no parties. This is a Sagittarius. Somebody may find out that this Sagittarius, feminine Sagittarius, they drink too much. Whomever it is. They're about to turn this party out. Temperance reverse, drugs and alcohol. This is also somebody with unbridled passions. This is another person that may show out. I'm sorry. And isn't temperance Sagittarius? Yeah. This is the Sagittarius going to do this. This is the feminine Sagittarius. Somebody may even have to call the police. Yeah, and then it's going to be a loss. Somebody's going to lose their family members. People are going to be like, I'm never going that way again. Somebody is going to show out and at wherever event this is or whatever this is. The last week of the retrograde, events that are going to play out. Somebody's going to show out, and they're going to suffer a loss too behind it. Somebody's alcohol, drugs, whatever they do, it's just going to be too much of it. They could lose family members. Like, I'm never going to this event again. Did you see how Debbie was acting? Did you see how Jackie was acting? The Sagittarius. I'm never going to that event again. Sit down, Jackie. This don't make no sense. Yeah, somebody is going to make family members turn. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. All right. Masculine Sagittarius, events that are going to play out last week of the retrograde. This is terrible. Well, at least this is upright. So the masculine Sagittarius may actually get a 9 of Pentacles here. Somebody has made a decision about someone. The masculine Sagittarius. Yeah, they're going towards somebody for a passionate new beginning. Yep, somebody wants to actually partner with somebody, masculine Sagittarius. Yep, they want an empress. Somebody's looking for a wife. Last week of the retrograde, this could dawn on somebody. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen right then and there, but somebody definitely doesn't want to let somebody go from their past. A masculine Sagittarius. I think I want to marry you. Somebody want to get married. Somebody's like, I can't leave this behind. I'm not letting go of the past. Somebody wants to move forward with a victory. Somebody may even want to travel towards this person. What's the outcome going to be here for this masculine Sagittarius the last week of the retrograde? I think I saw the 2 of Cups. Well, I see the 3 of Cups. So somebody wants to reunite with somebody, and they're going to take a leap of faith. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Give it to me. Say what? Somebody, look, the wheel has turned in your favor in love, masculine Sagittarius. You could be going towards someone with an offer. Yep, and it looks like it's going to turn out good. It's a 10 of Cups. I see the 2 of Cups. Look, it showed itself to me. There it is. And there's an Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's going to give somebody a big offer in love. It's a masculine Sagittarius. They're going after somebody that they've already known. They don't want to let this person go. Yeah, it's going to be good news for somebody here. Somebody wants to complete you. Yep. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there for that. So there's a masculine Sagittarius that's coming back for somebody. They could be in the King of Wands energy when they show up. This is a leader. This is somebody who wants to take control. Yep, this is somebody who wants to take control. This is a good outcome here for the last week of the retrograde for masculine Sagittarius. All right, let's go for Capricorn here. Feminine Capricorn, what events are going to play out for the retrograde last week? Ooh, Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning here for the Capricorn. Yep. The Lovers is on the board, so this could be a soulmate. 3 of Cups, somebody may want to reunite. Same thing for Capricorn. Somebody may be hiding something, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something really severe. Somebody could be hiding that they don't have the money that they should have or something like that, or hiding that they're not really financially where they should be, but the love is here. Somebody's a little stuck in their head too about their finances. They could be on the bad side of karma when it comes down to money, but they're going to boss up because you have the Empress energy here. They're going to boss up. This feminine Capricorn, you're going to boss up. There's the 9 of Pentacles. There's the Empress there. Okay? You could get a swift ideal. The last week of the retrograde comes out of nowhere, and it could take you to the next level. You could elevate here, feminine Capricorn. What's the outcome for the feminine Capricorn here on the board for the last week of the retrograde? Events that are going to play out. You could meet a King of Pentacles. Somebody's already a 9 of Pentacles here. And look, there's the Ace of Cups. If you haven't already met this person, if you know this person, you could want to try again. You could have had an argument with this person and you want to come back in. The ships are coming in. You could have argued with this person, but they may want to return. Somebody wants to try one more time and get that 10 of Pentacles right with you. Yeah. Throw it in the bag. Somebody said bag. This could be something sweet and innocent from the past. This could be somebody who doesn't want to let a action go, or them. Yep. You guys are going to work together. There's an offer there, a small offer. Wait, those all fell out. A small offer is coming in. Yep. Somebody's going to get some clarity. Somebody could speak up. And then somebody could speak up towards a new beginning. It looks good for the feminine Capricorn. Give me the masculine Capricorn events that are going to play out last week of the retrograde. The party could be over for masculine Capricorn. You have some decisions to make. You could be very bored. You could be just feeling not yourself, or you're not accepting help that's being offered. You don't want it. You have a lot of confusion going on, masculine Capricorn, the last week, but you're going to have some good news that comes in. What's this good news for masculine Capricorn? Why do I see the devil's energy, though? Toxic. Somebody's toxic, or somebody has some toxic traits. Somebody needs to release toxicities. Could be drugs, alcohol. Somebody moves too quickly. They're in and out. You might have to make a quick exit. When it comes down to something, you may have to leave somewhere very quickly. You let your emotions get the best of you the last week of the retrograde, masculine Capricorn. You might be having emotional meltdowns. It's making you not be able to plan for the future. You're experiencing bad karma. Masculine Capricorn, the last week of the retrograde, bad karma. And you're trapped in your head. It's going to make you ill, okay? Or you're going to have some type of loss. Yep. It's going to make you be trapped. You feel trapped. You're going to experience some type of loss here. It's due to karma. The last week of the retrograde, something may not rule in your favor. If you are doing any type of toxic drugs, alcohol, anything like that, something's not going to rule in your favor. All right? You got to clean yourself up. Next zodiac sign, Aquarius. Feminine Aquarius. Last week of the retrograde. Feminine Aquarius, the last week of the retrograde. Come on, Aquarius. I see something with like a love dynamic, but I don't like this because it's like three is a crowd. So if somebody is coming towards you, feminine Aquarius, they could have somebody else in the background. This is definitely somebody interfering in your relationship. It doesn't have to be a lover, but it could be a family member or something like that. This is like a superficial connection. It could be a breakdown in communication, like you're just not communicating with this person. They could have stopped talking to you, or they could be listening to someone else. Somebody's connection is based on like fun and just having a good time rather than like an emotional bond. So somebody could be dealing with somebody, feminine Aquarius, you could be dealing with somebody that there's no emotional bond. It's based off of fun, sexual activity, fun, or something like that. This could be conflict and miscommunication. Somebody could be just having disputes. There's a lack of harmony in the relationship, or there's friends and family, interfering. This could be endings and cancellations here, but at the bottom of the deck, I do see somebody wanting to try again in this connection, with the Ace of Cups on the board and the Nine of Wands falling out. I feel like somebody wants to try a connection. This is an emotional new connection that somebody wants to try. It could be a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's this Ace of Cups? What is this Ace of Cups on the board? What is this Ace of Cups on the board? I see an Eight of Pentacles. Somebody has enough passion to want to try this connection again. I do feel like somebody wants to still come clean, though, about something. The last week of this retrograde, somebody may come clean. And it could turn out to be a wish fulfillment for you when this person comes clean. What's this Seven of Swords reverse? What are they going to come clean about? That they made a decision? Wait a minute. Which way is this Hangman? They could have made a decision. It's pointing for me like upright, but for you guys, it's upside down, but it's pointing upright for me. So something could have went off in somebody's head, like about you. Tell me about this Hangman here. Yeah, somebody wants to come back around. The Six of Swords reverse. Why is this person wanting to come back around? I got a Five of Pentacles. Why is this person wanting to come back around? Because they know you could possibly be the Queen of Pentacles, and they know that you're a loss. You're an asset. Somebody could feel lost without you. Somebody feels like they didn't follow their intuition. They know that you could offer a Ten of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and give you some type of offer. What's the outcome going to be here for this feminine Aquarius's offer? Somebody's going to get it before this retrograde ends. Yep. They're going to try to get reciprocity again. Equal give and take. Somebody wants to speed this up. So feminine Aquarius, you could have somebody coming in that wants to partner up with you. Queen of Swords upright. Somebody wants to communicate. Knight of Pentacles upright. Lovers upright. Somebody's made a decision to come in with the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. So somebody's coming forward before this retrograde, or possibly before this is out. Somebody's coming forward. Yep, let me get an outcome on this. I'm going to take these cards back, and I'm going to get an outcome. Give me an outcome for feminine Aquarius in this connection. Give me an outcome. You said my ex is a Gemini, and he just sent me a friend request on Facebook yesterday. Okay. Somebody wants to come back in. What's the outcome going to be here? The Sun card. Whomever this is, it's a good connection. Yep. Whomever this is, it looks like it's going to end up very good. Yep, the Sun card. You'll be happy with this person. All right, masculine Aquarius. What's going to happen the last week of the retrograde for masculine Aquarius? I hope you're doing your job, masculine Aquarius. It looked like sloppy workmanship. You need to do better in something. I got a Five of Swords. There's some type of defeat here. A Ten of Swords. Masculine Aquarius, last week of the retrograde. Burdens that you can't handle. This is terrible. Masculine Aquarius, get yourself together. What is this? Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Burdens. You need to, somebody may free themselves from this finally. What is this Eight of Swords? What is this Ten of Swords on the board? Could have something to do with money. Somebody may have too many options. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Tell me more about the masculine Aquarius. Okay. Even after all this, you still look like you might get a Two of Cups. You have a Two of Cups coming in, okay? Or you're going to have a happy time around family, or you may reunite with your family this last week. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Tell me about this Two of Cups and Ten of Cups. You could have been having a bad time in this last week. Yep, something good erupts. The Page of Cups is upright, so some type of offer here in love with the Two of Cups and Ten of Cups. So you could have been having an awful time, and then all of a sudden things start looking up for you, masculine Aquarius. Give me an outcome here with this Two of Cups and Ten of Cups. Yep. You could get some communication too from someone. Somebody may open the lines of communication up. It's a Queen of Pentacles. And I see the Knight of Cups here. Give me an outcome for the masculine Aquarius last week of the retrograde. Somebody's coming back around too. Yep. Somebody's coming back around for masculine Aquarius too. Last but not least, Pisces. Give me feminine Pisces. Last week of the retrograde, looks like a King of Cups could be coming in, and it's going to be good news. Last week of the retrograde for Pisces. Yep. You have a love dynamic that may come in, and it's going to be good news. This is a King of Cups. They could be a water sign like you, but not necessarily. They could just be in the same energy of you as you are. You know, this person is ready to pour out their emotions. They're ready to fill their cup. This masculine energy that's coming towards you want their cup filled. And they're what other sign to do it than a water sign? They're going to fill this cup for you. Spirit, please and thank you. Definitely a lot of emotions coming in. This person is definitely thinking about connecting, maybe possibly a marriage. Somebody wants to fill somebody's cup here. Yep, I knew it. You're their divine counterpart. That's why I said, what better way to do it than a water sign? King of Cups, Queen of Cups on the board. So there's a feminine energy that may meet or already have known their divine counterpart, and they want to come back in. What's the outcome for the Queen and King of Cups here? Yep, it's something nostalgic. It's something sweet and innocent from the past. What's the outcome here for this connection? It looks good. Look, I told you somebody's looking for a wife. Somebody's in the right energy. Feminine Pisces may meet their match the last week of the retrograde, or somebody could be coming back in that is your match, okay? Or they're coming back in to match your energy, okay? Masculine Pisces. Give me masculine Pisces last week of the retrograde. What events are going to play out? Okay, so somebody could get a light bulb that goes off, and they can realize they want a victory. Whether they want this victory or who do they want this victory with. Six of Wands on the board. You're going to get some type of recognition here. Somebody is building up their strength. Okay, somebody is balancing their money. All right, so this is what you could be focused on this last week of the retrograde. It's a King of Swords energy. They're upright. Yeah, there's a King of Cups here. So somebody is balancing things out, okay? This could be within themselves. You have the King of Cups energy, so they're in the right emotions here. Somebody knows how to speak. They know how to talk. They know how to get the job done. Yeah, somebody may get some good news this week. Pisces masculine energy. I think that was a Two of Cups. Let me check. You do something, there's some type of offer. What's this Page of Cups offer here? What's this Page of Cups offer? Yeah, somebody's getting themselves together, possibly for a reunion here with the Three of Cups, or some type of party or event. Somebody has made a decision to do what? Somebody is looking for reciprocity. Somebody wants to be fair with something. Possibly a relationship here. What is this coming towards masculine Pisces? Last week. Yeah, it's something sweet and innocent from the past. This is somebody that doesn't want to let somebody go. They already know who this person is. What's the outcome? The person that doesn't want to let this energy go. I see a 2 of Cups. That's all I needed to see. All right. And there's the 10 of Cups. So there's judgment. Somebody's made a change. I feel like this is pretty good energy, but you're going to have to work. This goes for everybody. Anytime somebody returns or anything like that, you're going to have to put the work in to make things work. Okay. So you see the cards, you see what could happen, but it doesn't necessarily mean this dynamic is going to play out unless you put the work in. Okay. Nothing just comes, nothing just happens without putting the work in. Communication is key. You have to communicate with the person. Okay, you can't just let anything fly back towards you. You have to set boundaries, because if you don't, people are going to think they can treat you a certain type of way every time. Okay, and that's not the case. The only way people will keep treating you the same way is if you allow them to. If we can say on the board, this looks great, somebody's coming in, but guess what? It's not going to be that easy. We wish it was that easy in life, but you have to put the time in. You have to put the energy in. You have to smile. You have to show up for a connection in order for it to grow. Okay? It doesn't matter if you've known this person, if they did things to you in the past, if you're not willing to forgive this person completely, it's not going to work. Is every time you get angry, this person, you're like, you did this to me. You did that to me. It's not going to work. So you have to put the work in for something to work, especially if it's a return. You could come on here 2 weeks from now and go, somebody did come back, but it didn't work. Well, somebody wasn't willing to put the work in to make it work. Okay. You have to be open. You have to be ready and be receptive. And if you're not ready, don't take the connection. Set the boundaries. If the person doesn't want to go through the barriers that you have, then it wasn't meant to be. Or they're not willing to put the work in. They wanted it easy. Anything that you want easy without putting work in, it's going to take you longer to get there. It's almost like jogging in place. You have to put the work in to get the results. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I love you all. Thank you for spending the night with me. Thank you, guys. Well, it's not the night yet, but it's the evening. But thank you for coming on and spending your time and energy with me, guys. I appreciate you so much. I love you all, guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for your time and energy. And don't forget, tomorrow is live yes or no questions in the AM. So if you interact with the channel, if you're new to the channel, all you have to do is comment after the lives. Just comment, not during the live, comment after the lives. Go back to the video, wait till it's up and comment. And then tomorrow you are eligible for one live yes or no question. We do this early in the AM, guys. All right. Live yes or no questions. The more, the merrier. So join us in the morning in the AM for that. And get the perks, or become a member if you're able to. If you're not, just interact with the channel. That's all you have to do. It's reciprocity. If not, I don't see you. You have to make yourself seen so I can know who you are, okay? That's all I have. Bye, September. You didn't accept the friend request. So what? Sometimes things turn around. September 17 years ago, that's a long time. Doesn't matter. They reaching out. You better sing a Beyonce song to him. Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come on over here? What's the rest? I'ma check up on it. You gonna check up on it. Check on me tonight. That's what he's doing, September. Let him check on you. You look so sexy, boy. Let me get off of here, guys. You guys have a wonderful evening, morning, whatever it is. Oh, let them check in and see what's going on, honey. I didn't say you had to jump into anything, but just investigate. Everybody deserves to, something, an investigation, okay? Just investigate. All right, guys, I love you all. I'll check you in the morning, guys. Until next time, bye-bye, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, guys. Bye. Bye for now.